Hey guys, hi wonderful people, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video. My name is Oluchi Lloyd at the Biafra. So guys, briefly it then said there is no place like home, and before I will not go ahead to say what I want to say, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor, click that place where it's written subscribe button below that is showing subscribe. Behind it there's this a icon that says bell on, that is a notification icon. That notification will notify you whenever upload a new video, so that I check it out. So guys, let's dive into the video. As you guys know, I always like because they said there's no place like home. I always, when I talk every other thing about myself, about life, about things happening in other country, I also like to talk about Biafra. I also like to talk about home, because they say sweet home, no place like home. So nowhere I want to talk about today is about Imo State. Imo State. Imo State is my state. Yeah, Niger Delta, Imo State is where I come from. In case of those of you who don't know, has been asking about me, I'm just here to tell you I'm from Niger Delta, Imo State, and Ivorian. Ivorian baby. I will never say anything to forget. Yes, I'm missed, okay? Yeah, if you don't know, I'm bonjour, bonsoir, and also good morning, good afternoon. Comment t'appelles? Je m'appelle Rosemary, je m'appelle Oluchi Lloyd, je m'appelle where are you? When I'm talking about Ivorian Biafra, I know what I'm talking about. If you don't know this story, I think take your time, and before you continue to follow me on this journey of this YouTube channel, I will not take my time to present myself very well to you guys, so that you guys will know me very well. So nevertheless, guys, I want to talk about Imo State. What is happening in Imo State is if you check at Imo State, you see that Imo State is a place that the politicians, they have longer throat. They have too much longer throat, and that is why Imo State has failed and buried. The reason why Imo State is this way it is today is because of those politicians that love too much money. When they give them allocation money, then we eat the money, then don't do what they're supposed to do with the money. Not only Imo State, every part in that construction called the zoo, then does that. The governors, those that are the leaders, that are in charge, they are not doing what they're supposed to be done. What they do, when they give them the allocation money, they take it to send their children, their child, to school, you know, to go and squash your resources. The resources that is meant to repair the road, that is meant to fix the electricity, that is meant to fix the transformer, because every time transformer is always burning. When the electricity comes, you see people shouting up NEPA, up NEPA. Why is it that? Why is it supposed to be like that? I don't know. The reason is because people are corrupt for money. They are selfish. Let me call it, they are selfish people. These selfish people is the people they said they want to represent you. Then come out. They said they want to represent you as a governor, as a senate, as a this, as a local chairman this, local chairman that. They want to represent you. So at the end of the whole thing, you voted for them, or they voted themselves, or they used to say then you vote for them. But at the end of the thing, they put who they want to be there. After them putting themselves, you know, to represent themselves, you now see them, this particular individual, this particular people, they are people who are very, very, very selfish. They don't eat small and give small. Like if they can eat even like 60%, no, they like to eat for the whole 90% of the allocation money. The allocation money, then we eat 19% of it. That is what you have known them for. The past leadership, the present ones, all of them, they are birds of the same feathers flushed together. They does that not only in Imo State, not only in Imo State. This thing I'm talking to you guys is that particular, that is the side. Okay guys, everyone that represent that particular side, they does this. Okay guys, they do this. So I'm not gonna say okay now it's only these particular people that does this, or these particular ones that no, this thing is representing, is like everybody does it. I'm not gonna lie that or pointing finger or at any other or any person. No, 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 no. This thing is something that is in their blood, is in their DNA. They does that. Why are they doing that? They are selfish, they are wicked, they are heartless. They just want to eat alone. They want to, like, they want to do their own thing. They want to do their own thing. These people want to do their own thing. Yes, they want to do their own thing. So, and at the end of the day, you see the reason why people will be coming on social media to be lamenting, to be complaining, because things are not going right. If things are really going right, the only thing people will come on social media to do is to praise their leaders, is to congratulate their leaders, is to embrace, is to appreciate them. Africa the whole, as I'm talking to you guys, in Africa the whole, I never see where a citizen will just come to say, oh, my president, my leader, my governor, my senate. In fact, I never see where it's not something, it's not rampant. It's not rampant. It's very difficult. You see the citizens coming out to appreciate their leader. That one happened only in Africa here. But the worst and the worst is where people, God has given people the crude oil. God has blessed some certain country with the resources to help the country improve, to help the country grow, to help the country, to help the country everything that they need in that country to make infrastructure. At the end of the day, the mineral resources that God has used to bless this particular country, you see the way the government, they messed everything up. What is that? Corruption. What is corruption? Corruption is when people are greedy, when people are lazy, when people they are selfish, when they are people they are ignorant. They don't know. Ignorance can be among, because if you are not capable, if you don't have the leadership skills, even when they give you that allocation money to do what you're supposed to do in your state, that money you don't know what to use it for. You don't even know what you are doing because you are not qualified in that position. You are not qualified in that position. That is the reason why when they give you such money, you don't know what to do with it. That is why I'm saying corruption, 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 corruption. What causes this corruption? What caused the corruption is what I'm just saying now. I'm saying it. Corruption can be, it can be defined as an individual that is so, corrupt in everything. They give you something to do. They give you some certain money to do something with, and no, you don't do it. Then you're busy giving bribe to certain people who are not qualified to go and do what you want them to do. Okay, which is caused by ignorance. You don't know, and you want to represent people, but you don't know what is a leadership skills, which most of them that are there today, I'm not sure they really know the meaning of a leadership skills. What, as a leader, what you're supposed to be doing as a leader, representing a state, a country, a nation. Most of them, they don't know what they're supposed to be doing with that particular allocation money. They are not qualified to carry on that position, but it's because of their greed, because of their corrupt life that is in their blood, that makes them to force themselves in there. At the end of the day, everything will be fucked up. So, my dear lovelies, my dear viewers all over the world, and we need to really do things seriously about these things, and fix them, fix them. Africa is a very lovely nation where people supposed to be coming for holiday, and when they come, they feel relaxed, they feel safe, they feel they will feel at home, they will feel comfortable. And today our nation has become a laughing stock, where people will just, when they want to come to Africa, they will be thinking, they will be scared, because of the nature of our continent. We have sun. There's sun here. A lot of people want to come here for holiday during that time that is winter. They want to come to take, for sun, for vitamin E or vitamin D, whatever that makes our skin to fresh, to look beautiful, which we have here in Africa. Because of our sun, our skins are very fresh. Our skin are because of the sun. But all this country where there's no sun, guys, If you see this country the way is the where there is no sun, things are not really, you know. If you see their skin is different from ours. We don't have money, we are not rich, but when you see us, we look so beautiful. Not that other people, they don't look beautiful. Many people in other countries look beautiful. I'm not talking about people not looking beautiful. I'm talking about the sun that we are getting is very good for the health, it's very good for the body, it's very good for the skin. So instead of people to come to our continent to come and partake the things that we got in Africa, they will see them, they be getting scared. They will be scared to come to Africa. Why? Because of insecurity, because of no infrastructure, because of, you know, all these you know, escabengos, touts all over the places, you know. Instead of people, because of people are just being so lazy, they don't want to go to work, they want easy way to make money, which has to do with education. Before anything, we need to fix our education system. Okay, our education system, we need to fix them. If we don't fix them, people are not educated, they don't know. That is what I'm talking about. So people being ignorant. People be ignorant. If you are not educated, you don't know, you think money is just that easy, or maybe you have to go to church to be praying for God every time to God to give you money. God does not give you money like that. God has given us everything, hand, leg, giving us. That is why there is education, that's why there is technologies, that's why there's teachers, that's why there's lawyers. God has given us this thing. Is for you now to get prepared to go and seek for one of the qualifications, then you will be good to go. So some people don't want to do that. Even to go to school is another talk of a war. Some people don't even want to go to school. They feel so lazy to read. Some people feel so lazy to make a research. Some people even feel so lazy to do everything. They don't want to learn. They don't want to listen. That's the problem. If you don't listen, how can you learn? So yeah, my dear brothers and sisters, this is a problem that Imo people, they are getting. The politicians, they are too corrupt. Not only Imo, is everywhere, but I'm just talking that particular place where I know, because Imo State used to be a place where you go, this you enjoy, is an enjoyment place where you go, you eat life, you know, you don't even know when the day breaks, you know. It's a lively place where people enjoy life. But now you can see what is going on. All these leaders coming to do one or two things, trying to, you know, change everything, try to change everything, which is unacceptable. You can't accept that. People need to wake up, and Imo people, you guys need to wake up. Hope Uzodinma is nobody. The present governor now is nobody. It's just been like the youth of Imos are so dull. You guys are, let me just put it like that, you guys are very dull. If your leaders in Imo State are not doing the needful, it's your right to demand for what you want. It's your right to demand, because the place belongs to all of you all. Him being a leader, being a governor, does not mean anything. He's just being a leader. It does not mean that he's the owner of the land. So you guys need to stand up and fight for your right, and stop being so dull. Not only talking on nagging. You don't do that. You need to know, fight for your right. Do the needful. Yes, you have to do the needful. So yeah, guys, I think I need to end this video for now. And if you don't have any other question you want to ask, anything that you want to contribute regarding to this particular topic of this our Imo leaders, our Imo governors, every time, you know, it's like they are getting from worst. The only person that has been there that I know that everybody mind was like rest, not too much bad news, is Emeka Ihedioha. But after then they see that Imo is no longer on news, then try to change him. It's like the people, they like Imo State people's news a lot, so then like to remove that person that is making us to get rest of mind, to put another person that will, you know. Anyway guys, please, you guys should wake up, do the needful, and do the needful. As a youth, it's your right to demand. If there's anything that you know that Hope Uzodinma is not doing right, it's your right to demand. It's your right to demand as a citizen, not by ranting, you know, being violent. You guys can come together as a one. Call each other, talk, go there, government house, go and demand what you want them to do. That is how it is done. So thank you guys. Not be violent. I know so anyone should be violent. What you have to do, call your fellow youth members. If there's something these particular people they are not doing right, you guys need to march to government house and go and demand for your right. That is what you're supposed to do. Don't be scared about fighting for your right. Thank you so much, people, my people. Thank you so much. Feel free, guys, to leave me your comment below, like this video, share, and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.